There will be people on planet Earth that don't like you. There will be people who think you suck. There will be people who will get you wrong. There will be people who will be wrong about you. The question is not if those people are around. There will be. The question is, are you okay with that? Hola, mi amor. Welcome back to the podcast, or if it's your first time, welcome. Today's episode has been inspired by a masterclass that I ran last week, all about how to build a standout personal brand. If you want to watch the masterclass, which I highly recommend, it was fire, okay? Just head to the link in the show notes in the description below, or you can DM me Brand on Instagram and I will send you the link. And one of the biggest things that I noticed on the call when we did our hot seat coaching, every time I run a masterclass, I do a hot seat Q&A. I love to answer questions. I love to coach. Like, it is my genius zone. I fucking love that. Like, I'll do that shit all day. And so at the end of the call, I stayed on for like an hour and 59 minutes, a very long time, and we answered questions. And when I tell you that most of the women on the call, their problem, besides the niche, which everyone had an issue with, was the fear of being ridiculed from a stranger on the internet that doesn't know you, that has no idea who you are, but has somehow formed an opinion about you. And somehow the stranger's opinion of you, the person who doesn't know you, has stopped you from showing up for the people that you came here to show up for. So a stranger's opinion has stopped you from doing what you came here to do. And it is such a big problem. And I can't believe that in 2026, this is still a problem, okay? Like, it pisses me off so bad because quite literally, we know all the TED Talks. We've watched all the things about how we shouldn't care what people think about us. We've all read The Courage to Be Disliked. Everything. We've read the books. We've watched the TED Talks. But for whatever reason, it's still messing with us. And I'm seeing it on my calls. I'm seeing it in my DMs. I'm seeing it in my program, The Next Level. I'm watching you worry so much about what someone who doesn't know you thinks about you. Wild. And I know that we have this old brain that fears the opinions of others and all this stuff, but we also have an old brain with new information. We have hours of podcasts that you've listened to. We have TED Talks that you've watched. We have reels and education and articles and books that you've read or listened to. We have everything. We have all the information to know. Intellectually, we understand that the opinion of others can slow us down or stop us, but we also know how much that shouldn't be able to impact us, especially as women who are here to do big work. And if you found this podcast, you are her, whether you think so or not. And it pisses me off, to be honest, because I don't know how many different ways in which, I don't know how many episodes I've done like this, similar, where I've said, yo, the what people think about you, the opinion that people have about you has nothing to do with you. It's actually none of your business what anyone else thinks about you. It's not your problem. You think people don't think things about me? Oh my God, of course they do. I don't sit here thinking, oh my God, what do they think about me? What if they don't like me? What if they think X, Y, Z? I am for sure that some people are extremely repelled / disgusted by me and my appearance and the way I show up, what I say, how I act. Great. Because in that same capacity that those people dislike me to that extreme, people love me to that extreme. And if you're going to have people that love you, that are raving fans, that are all about your work and your mission and what you do and are cult-like followers, right, in your community, then you're going to have haters. And you're going to have people that don't like you. Like, can we just right now get that over ourselves? Like, there will be people on planet Earth that don't like you. There will be people who think you suck. There will be people who will get you wrong. There will be people who will be wrong about you. The question is not if those people are around. There will be. The question is, are you okay with that? Will you be okay with them being wrong about you? Will you be okay with them thinking things about you that are not true? Are you cool with that? And will you die? And what will happen to you if a stranger on the internet is thinking something about you, or your Uncle Bob, or tu tía, Gabriela, whatever, is thinking something about you and making up a story that may or may not be true? Are you good with that? How does that affect you day to day? And if it's taking you out, you really need to question your priorities, Because hello, of course, if you came here to disrupt, of course, if you came here to do some shit that's important, somebody's gonna have something to say about it. Hello, welcome to planet Earth. Duh, that's the assignment. That's like, duh, of course that's gonna happen. The question is, why is it bothering you to the extent that you're holding your tongue, to the extent that you're not being your fully expressed self, to the extent that you're not doing the shit you came here to do? That's the question. They're never gonna change. Listen to me. They are never, those people that think all this crazy shit about you, that talk bad about you, that dislike you, they are never going to change. If it's not them, it's gonna be somebody else. Different face, same energy. What are you willing to do about it? Consider, I believe, this is my little spiritual belief. I believe these people were sent here to test us, to ask us, are you really who you say you are? Are you really legit about the shit that you came here to do? Let me just test you. Test, test, test. And then you crumble. Maybe it's time you look at your shit. Maybe it's time you go, why do I care so much about what they think about me? Literally, the cost of caring about what someone who is a stranger, someone who is a hater, someone who you don't know or don't care about, that cost is stopping you from helping the actual people that you said you care about, air quotes, that you said you want to help, the mission you're on. Yo, I'll be damned if any pendeja o pendejo o estúpido comes up in my grill and says blah, 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 and I'm going to stop in my tracks, my mission? No, never. I don't give a damn what they think. I'm like, move you to the side. I don't see you. I don't hear you because I'm too busy worrying about the women that I came to help. I'm too busy focused on the mission at hand that I have been called to do, whether it's God, Spirit, Buddha, Allah, whatever, Oprah, Tony, whoever your God is, right? Whatever you believe. I am so on mission, on my mission and my purpose, on fire. Nobody's about to stop that. Never mind a hater, never mind a stranger that I don't know, who doesn't know who I am or my heart. What? That's the number one thing. Baby, if I could give you anything, if you listen to my podcast and you like my shit and you follow my work, the number one thing that you could learn from me and the number one thing that I think many people come here for is learning how to not give a fuck what anybody that you don't know thinks about you. And anybody who does know you, air quotes, thinks about you. Like, that's my superpower. That's a hill. Like, if there's any superpower that Erica fucking Kramer Sepulveda has, it's that. I mean, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. They don't know who I am because I don't know who I am. I am evolving, shifting, changing day by fucking day. And you're telling me you worked me out? Okay, stranger. Have fun with that shit. Bye. I'm on to the next one. I'm on to my next shit because I'm here to do big stuff, not talk about big stuff, do big stuff. And there is a difference. A lot of people love to talk shit about all the goals and the visions, the dreamers of what they want to do. Stop listening to what people say. Start watching what people do. What are the actions they're taking? Who are they when you sit with them? How do they show up? What are they doing, not saying? And I think it's important if we're going to look at other people, we look at ourselves as well. Hold on. Am I a bunch of hot air? Am I just talking shit, but I'm too scared to move because somebody's going to judge me? Honey, yes, of course they're going to judge you. Welcome it. Welcome the judgment. Look forward to the haters. That was one of my episodes in my first year of podcasting. Look forward to the critics. Look forward to the haters. Expect them. Like, hi, I expect you to arrive. We're not going to cater to you, but we know you're coming. So we're going to leave a little space for you to sit here and talk shit because that's what you do. Welcome. And for everybody else who's encouraging me and excited for me, you could sit over here. Put the haters at the back, put the nice people at the front. They're coming. Of course they are. It's a part of, like, I consider it a part of the journey. Like, suffering is a part of living an expansive, amazing life. I don't feel like you only get good stuff. You get good stuff and then you get some fucked up shit. Just to test you, just to show you that there is duality. Always. There's joy and literally there's life, and at the same second, there's death. How do we be with that? How do we be with people who love you and think the world of you, and at the same breath, someone hates your guts and thinks you're a piece of shit? It's laughable. Like, you have to laugh at that. Welcome to planet Earth. Like, this is the mission, right? Like, and if you're here to do big stuff, like, I can't even say that I've seen the edge of my haterism, because I don't have any. So I must not be ruffling enough feathers. I must not be doing enough big shit. So Erica, they're coming. Get ready. And it's cute to intellectually get ready, but to actually see a nasty comment, to actually see someone talk you down, to actually see someone ridicule you, whatever, that's different. And I can say that I understand that that's going to feel different, but I would never let that stop me. Because if you're really here to do big work, if you're really here for the people that you say you're here to help and serve, and as I say that, I dare you to close your eyes and think about those people. Think about the people that you came to help. Think about the one person who you know you're here to support and serve and help. If you could name that person and think about their life and what they're going through and how your services and your experience and your offers can help that person, and you dare to hide that and not show it because a hater's going to talk about it, then you take away the opportunity to help the person you came here to help. So then I call bullshit. I think it's all bullshit. You're talking shit saying that you want to help people, but you're not really open to helping anyone because you don't want to get ridiculed. And my love, with success comes bullshit. With, making impact comes people hating on you. Of course it does. Look at Hollywood. Look at the shit that we see out in the world. People doing great stuff and then people tearing them down. Expect it. Look forward to it even. And know that none of it is real. But if you yourself are second guessing and questioning, they're going to get in. It's like a bucket with holes. If your bucket has holes, you need to patch that shit up before you go out into the marketplace. Because they're going to poke at those holes. They're going to stab at those holes. They're going to see your gaps. And they're going to try really hard to make your gaps even bigger and show it even more. So you have to be solid in who you are. You have to do your own internal work. This is why I always talk about mentorship and getting support, coaching, therapy, crying your tears, dealing with your shit, or else it'll deal with you. It'll come back and deal with you, especially in business. It's a whole personal development journey, or having kids. That's a whole personal development journey. You deal with that. Like, by me, nobody can get in. There's no holes in my bucket. I've patched it up. It's my responsibility to patch that shit up. So when somebody comes at me, I'm like, bam, no. I don't even say no. Energetically, I don't care. I don't pay attention. Because if you're at that low level of trying to make fun of me or talk shit about me or tear me down, damn, that's so low. I can't even see that low. I'm up high. I'm in the fucking ether, baby, making my dreams come true. Not worrying about your whack ass talking shit about me. I remember one of my mentors used to say, don't read the news, be the news. Some people read the news to see what's happening. Some people are making the fucking news. Decide who you want to be. And don't get angry at the haters. That's their job. I feel sad for them. I'm like, you need therapy. You need to do the work. If you want to tear everybody down, clearly you're not happy. I mean, that's not my responsibility, but I do think about that. And I go, you must be miserable for you to tear somebody else down who's doing good work. Be good with yourself, know who the fuck you are, and decide to actually be of service in the way that you came here to be. Don't worry about what everybody else is saying. They're going to always talk about you, whether you do shit or you don't. And some of you listening to me today need to block your family. You need to restrict and block your family so you can be fully expressed on the internet and say the shit you came to say. It's a whole other podcast. But I really firmly want to invite you to stop focusing on people talking about you. They're always going to talk about you. Your fear of being disliked, face it. I dare you to go repel people. I dare you to disgust people on LinkedIn. I said that to my client last week. I said, I dare you every day to wake up and go, I'm going to fucking disgust people on LinkedIn today. I'm going to disgust and repel people on social media. That's my job. Imagine you had that energy of like, let's see who we can disgust and repel. Let's see how many no's I can get. Let's see how many people can reject me today. Amazing. Who cares? You get over that, which is your own mindset bullshit, by the way, nothing can stop you. And if you're really serious about making big impact, there's some shit that's coming for you. So that would be very good training so that you know no matter what happens, global financial crisis, COVID, I don't care, whatever else happens in our lifetime, nothing will stop you from being who you came here to be and doing what you came here to do, okay? I love you so much. Let me know how you like this episode, and I'll see you next week.